Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on my program. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining me from any part of the world, I thank you very much for your contributions on this channel. Please kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. In this channel, I bring information to your doorstep. I bring news from all channels, from every angle. Things that have to do about the world, things that have to do about Africa, more especially Nigeria. I bring it to your doorstep. Some informations that you ignore, some information that you cannot be able to come across, I look for them, I bring it to your doorstep for you to see. Every video you see on this channel is for educational purpose, to keep you up and get you aware of what is happening in the contraction called Nigeria, more especially. I bring the information to your doorstep. They are not lies. Most of the videos you're going to watch here are videos that are coming from the conventional media, and some of us sometimes are lazy to get into it. Sometimes are too busy to be able to lay our hand on this. That is why I bring the videos to your doorstep. Watch from beginning to the end. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes, so that you can be educated and know what is going on. Let us watch together. At the end, you can go to the comment section and put down your comment. Give your opinion. Say it the way you feel it. Nobody's going to come against you. It's a free world, and this is the social media where people say it and set the record straight exactly the way it is without being controlled. Do that on the comment section. Let us watch the video together as it comes. Thank you.
123 days to go. If you want to be part of that 123 days, you must be doing something. We don't just say it and keep silent. There is no longer the time when we were begging and crying and complaining. This is the time for action. And in taking action, everybody has to be involved. Every Biafran must be involved. You have a role to play, I have a role to play. I am in the media, and I'm speaking much more than I have ever done before. And I will do anything possible to make sure that people get information. So you also ask yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing to make sure that information gets to the right source? Because the enemy we are up against is not relenting. The enemy we are up against doesn't care what we say or what we do. They don't care about you. You have seen the politicians have come to endorse the state of execution of the freedom of our screen leaders in Nandekan. The politicians have come out openly to declare themselves enemy to the people. And while we are planning and trying to protect our lands, the politicians are busy fighting against us, against the force that the people put together, the ESN, to protect the people. Instead of supporting that ESN, what are they doing? They are fighting against ESN on different fronts, on different angles. But are we going to allow them? Shall we fold our hand and continue to watch them? Of course we will not. So many of you have seen how prepared the Fulanese are. And it's so sad that the indigenous people in Nigeria, most of them doesn't know what is happening. Some of them know and they pretend that all is well. But why Biafrans are different is that we don't pretend. We don't. We say it exactly the way it is. The Biafrans are leading the struggle. Not because we are the ones that are most persecuted, not because we are the ones that are most suffering on that country, but because we know our rights. We are a group of people that will not be allowed, can't allow our right to be trampled upon. We won't allow people to play on our rights. We are not fighting for someone's land. Neither are we fighting to dominate anybody. We are not fighting to occupy anybody's land. Neither are we fighting against any innocent life to be lost. No. What we are fighting for is our freedom, to secure our freedom, to make sure that every indigenous person in that Zulika Republic gets free, even though most of them think that the fight is against them. Some of them, out of their own envy and jealousy, have refused to accept the truth that our fight is justified. But even in their lie, even in their pretense, finally, their court has vindicated us and shown that all this while that we are fighting a just cause. And Mazin Nandegano has been very, very innocent, and he must be freed unconditionally. It doesn't matter whichever court they go to pronounce whatever they want to pronounce. As for me personally, those that listen to me all the time, you see, personally, I don't care what the court says. I don't hope on their judgment or what they will say or what they're about to say. My concern is the truth about the matter. That is where my concern is. My concern is the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's innocent. He's fighting a just cause. As we always say all the time, that self-determination is the right of every human being on the planet Earth. Self-determination is your right. Is my right. If you refuse to pursue that right and you sell yours out, that is your personal business. You don't blame anybody for that. If you sell your right, you don't blame anybody for that. But for those of us who want to keep our right and make sure that our right is not being trampled upon, we will continue to fight for that which is ours. We continue to defend that which is ours. It doesn't matter what it costs. It doesn't matter the strategy they're going to bring. It doesn't matter the distraction. We remain consistent in all what we are doing. And today, the stage that we're in, don't forget, 123 days to go. The question is, how prepared are you? How prepared are you? You can't be claiming a Biafran to be a Biafran at this stage, yet you are not prepared. At this stage, you're not making your contribution. At this stage, you are still waiting for somebody to call your attention to do what you have to do. Today, we are in a time that everybody have to wake up and take responsibility. And that is what we are doing, taking responsibility in all angles. Taking responsibility, that is what we have done. And still doing, and we continue to do until Biafra comes. If you're a Biafran and you have not keyed in, I'm sorry. The train have left the station. But as I always tell you, it is our desire to make sure that every Biafran will be saved. We will try as much as possible to reduce the collateral damage. But if you're a Biafran, the situation we are now is not a time to blame each other. It's not a time to talk against each other. It's not a time to respond to blackmail and distraction. It is not a time to respond to gossip. It's a time to fight the right fight and pursue what is right. It's a time to defend our country. A time to follow and pursue that which we believe in. And we will continue to do so, regardless what anybody has to say or what anybody has in their mind. The time has come for us to go home. That time is now. As I said before, it will be our heart desire to carry everybody along. Any Biafran living in the old southeastern region, the present south, south, and the southeast, it is our utmost desire that every one of us should be free and we go home together. But if you decide to take yourself out of that freedom, we cannot help you and we won't force you. Our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it many times, and our spokesperson also said it. We are not going to force anybody to join Biafra's struggle or to join Biafra. If after the referendum, democratically, and you refuse and say that you don't want to be with Biafra, you can be on your own. Nobody's going to be forced to join the struggle or join Biafra. No. The state that we are now, we are moving ahead. We are moving ahead from every indication. In case you think it's a joke, it's at your own risk. Every information we are passing today is to make people know the situation we are, to make sure that Biafrans are paying attention. For those who are calling us noisemakers, those who are calling us noisemakers, we will continue to make that noise. We will continue to make that noise. That was the same noise that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was making. It was the same noise that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was making until the zoo got to where they are today. And finally, each and every one of them today is remembering Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those who call him names, today, they can't call him any name anymore. The only way you can remember Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is that he warned us. He said it. Even our enemy, they say he said it. Those who didn't pay attention, they are now saying he said it. But is that not enough? Is that enough? That's not enough to save you. After hearing the information, what are you doing with it? So many of them call him names. Just the way they are calling us today. The same way they are calling our spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa, name today. describing him with all manner of derogatory names, but yet he is not deterred. Instead of him getting deterred, he's waxing strong, stronger and stronger every day, and we continue to wax strong. The same way you attack us, you call us names, all manner of names, but we don't care, because we know what we are fighting for. We are fighting for a just cause, to restore the land of Chukwuka, and that we will do, undeterred. Regardless the attack you will bring from east, west, north and south, from any angle, we will continue to pursue that which is right until we get it right. No man born of a woman is going to stop us. It doesn't matter whom you are. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter where you belong. All we are saying is that the truth will continue to move on. As long as we know that we are standing for the truth, we are not fighting to dominate anybody. We are not fighting to take anybody's land. Neither are we fighting to deny anybody his right. But we are fighting for that which belongs to us, to be free. To have a sovereign state of Biafra. A nation where everybody will be respected. A nation that we can call our own. That is what we are asking for. It is not our intention to dominate or take over anybody's land. The land that we are trying to protect and secure is Biafra land. And we will do everything possible to secure Biafra land. Remember the resolve of the Biafrans. The resolve which Mazen Nanekano spoke about. Mazen Nanekano said it clearly that our resolve is to defend Biafra land. To defend it by all means possible. And that we will do. Today, 23 days more to go. 123 days more to go. 123 days more to go. How prepared are you? If you are a genuine Biafran. I'm not talking to those who are not genuine. I'm not talking to those who doesn't believe in the message of Mazen Nandekan. I'm not talking to those who are one Nigerians and those who don't believe. If you're a Biafran and you don't believe that Biafra is coming, it's at your own risk. If you're a Biafran, you have made yourself a sacrificial lamb. That is your business. We can't help you. But I'm talking to genuine Biafrans, those who want their freedom. Those who know the trap that we've been in. Those who have been listening to the message of Mazen Nandekano. Those who have been following the prophecy of Mazen Nandekano and declarations. Mazen Nandekano is a man that follows time. And the time that we are in today is that time that he has spoken about. Mazen Nandekano talked a lot about this time that we are in. That a time will come when we are going to march. And we got another person, our spokesperson, Mazen Simon Ekpa, working with the template of Mazen Nandekano. Mazen Nandekano prepared us for the marching. After our 150 days prayer, he said we're going to march. Before the end of the prayers, Chukwuka Biama gave him a different assignment and raised Mazen Simon Ekpa to lead us in that marching. And today, Mazen Simon Ekpa came on first of all and told us he knows when we are going to go. Some people laughed at it. He told you he didn't know when Biafra will come. They say if you know, say the time. One thing I love Mazen Simon Ekpa is that you cannot force him to say what he doesn't want to say. He always says the right word at the right time. It doesn't matter how disturbed you are. It doesn't matter the blackmail and propaganda you bring. He will always say the right thing at the right time. When the time came, he said, we are counting these. And he mentioned this. And since then, we've been counting. And today, 123 days to go. If you are still taking him for a joke, it's okay. Take Biafrans for a joke. Biafrans, we came together and take a resolve that we are going home. In 123 days, you are going to say things. Already, from this very time that we are in, from this November, the Abara month, a lot is happening already. All you got to do is to pay attention. And if you are a Biafra, my advice to you, mainly those in Biafra land, if you are in Biafra land, I beg you in the name of Chukwuka Biama, you must have to be security conscious. Pay attention to everything that is happening around you. Pay attention to every sound you see around you. Pay attention to everybody you see around you. And please prepare yourself. If there are necessary things you must get together, food items, that can last you for months. Stock them up. We are not going to stop when we start. We are not going to stop. The governors have already declared war on us all Biafrans. The governors, whom we have not elected, all these criminals who are playing as agents of the caliphate in our land, selling us and selling our land, making sure that our freedom is not achieved. They went ahead to endorse the stay of execution of the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They endorsed it. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was given freedom, none of them spoke. They pretended as if they did not hear the message. They pretended as if they didn't see that very pronunciation. There was no statement. But when their own language was spoken, when what they were expecting was said, they came out and they are talking about political solution. How can you be talking about political solution when the people, the late Muhammad Buhari himself told you, the impost and Asrog told you that they are not interested in political solution? They say let justice take its course. You were there. You did nothing. Our elder statesman Mbasuike went ahead to beg them and tell them, release my son, give me Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I will speak to him. They refused to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and today we lost our father Mbazurika at 93. He's gone without seeing his son, who he begged for his release.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have been educated with this video. I hope you have learned something from the video you just watched. Please go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever you think about the video you have watched, or anything you have learned that you want to share together, go to the comment section and keep yourself busy. It's a free place where people share their opinion. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time a video comes out. And also, share the video to your family and friends. Share it to all platforms so that people can get aware of what is happening in the world, mainly in the contraption called Nigeria. We have to keep people on their toe, keep people informed on what is going on. That is exactly what we are doing. Every video you are watching in this channel is for the purpose of education and nothing more. Thank you so much for watching, and remember blessed. Bye-bye. See you again.